Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sparkles Inspiration. How is everybody? Let's see what energies are forming for us today. We have honor the process, be magnetized, and be ecstatic. And I'm using the gorgeous Cosmic Dancer Oracle, which I love. It's so serene and peaceful, and the messages are absolutely beautiful. I love it. A lot of bright oranges and pinks and yellows, and then some of the other colors are fuchsias and purples. They're really beautiful. Now, I love this honor the process because this talks about our impulses that we have to create and initiate things. It's like a compass, and it leads us towards our heart desires and what we want to do, and to listen to it. And I'm really doing this morning. I knew I had certain things on my agenda that I wanted to do, but the cosmos allows for time, it allows for oxygen, it allows for creativity, it allows for us to take our time and sip our coffee and be self-indulgent when we need to, right? And right now my impulse is to create a video, and that's what I'm doing. So when we undertake these journeys, we have to be careful of perfectionism, because that serves as an obstacle. Like if I want to, I wanted to go outside and have this amazing backdrop, but I feel inspired to listen to messages right now, so I'm just doing it at my desk in my office. And then later, when I have time, I can initiate a more elaborate, thing, right? Because I feel like every potential inhabits us, but sometimes too much does, right? And we want to, if I added this, it would be extra special. If I did this, it would be extra special, right? Let's just have it be nice and go with the flow, and fully inhabit the portions of the process that come in, right? And we can bring this wisdom into embodiment by playing the music we love, walking slowly and luxuriously from one side of the room to the other. All of that. Listen to music. There's unique magic in each step of the way. And sometimes if we just stop and do something silly too, like let's strike a yoga pose and really get that flow and that prana and that chi and everything going, right? Pirouette, be silly, all of this stuff. And that's part of it. We have to honor and enjoy the process. It's not about the finish line. It's not about the finished product. It's about how we do it and create. Like I just opened one of my sketchbooks today, and I saw this picture that I had made with these they're like oil sticks, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And I'll post a picture of it on IG later. Now, I also love Be Magnetized, because this is saying the magnetic desire we feel is divine in nature, right? The energy of attraction towards a path, a person, a hobby, a place, culture, whatever it is. I had somebody, and hello to you, that DM me about having a dream about images and stones and goddesses. That's part and parcel of the process of being magnetized towards our divine alignment and path to what we're naturally drawn to, and move fearlessly in that direction, right? It can be anything, the form of curiosity, interest, excitement, a dream. It's usually some form of cosmic message that something beautiful is awaiting your discovery, right? And when we allow for that, we move towards that, and it's really, really beautiful. And listen to these cues and clues, because they're there for a reason. Now, being ecstatic too. I love this because what did I think when I first, you ever look at a word and you misread it and you think it's something close, but it's entirely different? Like when I first saw this card, I think it was be ecstasy or something, and it's pretty much the same thing, right? This is talking about being fully encompassed in beauty, sumptuous delights. All your senses are receiving this broadcast, including your sixth sense, which is definitely the source of our spiritual awareness, intuitive knowing. So all this bliss is merely awaiting us. All it needs is our attention and receptivity, right? That means taking our mind off the future or the past or obligations or lower vibrational thinking. Just be attuned to this. Like right now, I love art. So sometimes just by looking at these cards, I'm immediately lifted in that direction, and I get a better mindset. I become more fluid, happy, aligned by looking at art. This is talking about liberating our energy now and revealing the constant flow of pleasure and things that encompass us. These glorious earthy experiences. Like today, even though the snow is covering the ground, it's 60 degrees in Connecticut. It's absurd. So one of my little trails of bliss today is going to lead me to just get a piece of lawn furniture, put it out in the snow, and just sit there, wrap in a blanket, have a cup of coffee, and do nothing. No devices. I'm not photographing. I'm not producing. I'm just going to listen. I threw out a bunch of bird seed. The birds are going to come, and that's going to be my bliss. And I'm just going to tune into that frequency, because I have to be like out there in the fresh air at least once every 48 hours, or I get a little cagey, right? Music that can arouse our energies by the dance of our life. Let go, dance wildly. I've been talking about this too to viewers and other people, that music just does it for me. If I put on jazz, if I put on reggae, hello, I'm transported to a different energetic vibration. I feel happier. I feel chill. It creates a cool, energetic environment to operate and get in touch with my moods, right? And then the ebb and flow of things come much more easily. You know, just being alive is enough in that moment, right? Wow, I can hear this music, and we're transported. And I feel like we further benefit and honor the force of our physical desires in our body and our heart by saying, what am I hungry for, right? What would be good? And right now, I keep reiterating to myself how much food is natural medicine. Foods carry vibration. How do you think you feel after you have a nice basket of strawberries and dates and avocado, as opposed to the opposite end of the spectrum? Too much chocolate, cheeses, carbohydrates, sugars, and fats. The vibration is different within our body, right? Like, I used to ask myself this too when I had toddlers. I remember always eating a lot of fresh fruit and high octane vibrational foods, because I always thought, I'm going to have to run and chase these critters all over the planet. So if I had a plate of lasagna and Doritos, I'm hardly going to be able to do that, right? So ask yourself, like, what's going to have you move beautifully and freely and energetically after you eat it, right? And I definitely feel that we're getting in touch with that, how good it feels to give our body things that are instrumental for its health, and really unleash your energy through movement. Put on some music that inspires you, sing, sway back and forth, twerk if you're in the mood. I'm the worst twerker in the history of the world. Comment down below if you've ever tried to twerk and you just cracked yourself up. That is a very special skill set, and I don't got that. But I love to watch it, and I'm fascinated by it, because like hips, belly dancing, oh my gosh, I love belly dancing. You know, it's just kind of like this woo, but just tap into that magician, high priestess, sage energy, and be ecstatic and be blissful and be aligned and attuned to that energy. So those are your messages for today. I felt really compelled and moved towards this deck. It just kind of stood out when I went into my office, and I was like, yeah, that's a ticket. So love and light to everybody. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for all your love and support and your comments. All my links are down below if you need a private read. My Etsy store, Instagram, everything is down there. Love and light to you guys, and really just tap into that magic that we always have, right? Honor that process, be magnetized towards it, and then just let it flow.